Hey tubes, so here we are. Got another video about this Myers pump. I went ahead, finished putting it together, and I mounted it on this engine cart. And I didn't shoot any video of mounting it on there because it's pretty straightforward. I had to cut a block here to put on top of this 4x4, space it up to the same height as the rest of this. Then I just drilled some holes and bolted the pump down. I did have to build a bracket here for this one ear because that sticks out over the 4x4. So there's the V-belt pulley I was talking about in the last video. There's the pulley that came on the pump originally. You can see it's flat, okay? So running that flat pulley against that flat pulley, I just know it's not going to work. A belt that narrow isn't going to stay on there. So I had this V-belt pulley, and I ended up putting that V-belt pulley on there and then just put a belt on. This is just a temporary belt. I wanted to get it spinning, make sure it worked. I just cut the belt to the right length and crimped a piece of copper over the two halves of it there just to fasten it together for the time being. Now I know what the right length is. I can go match it up. I put in these fittings. I gotta wipe off all my sealer. But that goes up, comes over and just dumps the water back in this tank. I ended up putting this tank higher than the pump because it makes it so you don't have to prime it. When you get to a show, you can just fill that tank up with some water. It pushes all the air right out of the pump and it's ready to pump. This is just an old air tank I had. I ended up cutting the top off it. I forget what I used the other part for. Some project. Managed to fit it in there. It was kind of tight getting it in next to the fuel line, but it works. So I'll put you on the tripod and start this thing up, show you how it works. Fuel turned on, mixer set, my battery hooked up. Wait for the fuel to get up there in the mixer. Now it'll start running. Maybe not. Why not? It always starts. Huh. Typically this thing fires right up. Had bad connection on the battery.